Hi Aries, welcome in your reading for the month of March. Let's see what is going on for you in March, what kind of energy, what is the main energy for Aries. And we have a Tower reversed. Aries for March, what is your energy? What is energy for March? Ooh, okay. Okay, Aries, so I get the feeling like you cannot get over something. Like there's something that maybe happened, there was some kind of breakdown in the going on like in the past or in the beginning of March, but either way it's something you kind of like cannot move on from, or like the consequences of what happened is kind of keeping you stuck. However, yeah, whatever is the consequences or the effect of whatever happened, like it's keeping you stuck in one place basically. And you're kind of forced to be on a break. Let's see what else. You'll be kind of forced to basically wait for the effects to pass. And we have a Two of Wands reversed and the Death. Yeah, a lot of changes, and I get like while at this time of break in the month of March, you will have to like kind of think about your place in the world right now, and like kind of refreshing your perspective on things, because I get this feeling that whatever was happening here and falling apart, it kind of like left you without a perspective for yourself or for your world. It kind of like made you confused, disoriented, and like it feels as though you don't know what is happening really around you. I get a feeling like it kind of like made your beliefs or like goals or like the perspective on the world kind of fall apart, or whatever you were kind of planning for yourself. But I get a feeling it's mostly like about the beliefs you had about yourself or about the reality, about whatever happened really. But I feel like before the change and like new beginning will come in, you have to like get over this change by kind of switching your mindset and like shaking off from this feeling of confusion and like this breakdown, I would say, kind of. But I'm not getting necessarily like the vibe of like breakdown or like being overwhelmed or like in an emotional or mental sense. It's more like you have to take like a break, you're forced to take a break because of it, and like refreshing your mindset about it. It's like you're in this state of confusion and having to learn more about yourself or about your reality and about your goals, because everything is kind of like disvalued by this thing that happened, and you kind of have like a chance to, you have to basically kill whatever was old to let the new thing in. Okay, let's see what is more to that. What is the clarification for that? What is going on under the surface for that? Or what is the reasoning about below that, yeah, and we have the 10 of Wands reversed. Yeah, like whatever happened here, I feel like it was like too much for you to take. I just get the feeling like I kind of feel like it's something like so reality breaking for you, like all of your goals and everything you worked for, it's like falling apart, because I'm getting like the feeling like this card usually like means like being overwhelmed, with tasks and stuff. But I feel like in this case it symbolizes for me like being simply, like all of your work being kind of disvalued. Everything you worked for or everything you kind of had in your arms and working on, it kind of gets disvalued. So it feels like basically all of the work you're putting into something, or like goals and aims you had and you were working on, it's like everything is just falling off your hands. It's like, okay, done, that is not working, that is something to forget about. Because with this Tower reversed, yeah, it's not something that happens like one time and it's moving on. It's more like this thing happened and it brings like a completely new change and like new start to you. Like everything that you were taking care of in the past, it's like going away. It's like being completely you know, let go of, you know. And I feel like there will be this kind of, you know, there will be this kind of what I was going to say, I don't remember. More like, you know, it doesn't work while this is happening and you have to move on, basically. But yeah, I feel like with this hangman, you'll be trying to basically, in Justice Reverse, you'll be basically trying to find like a balance within that. And like what to do next, basically. Knight of Pentacles, yeah, basically consistency. There's something about the work you will have to do, but before you will do that, before you will kind of set those new goals, I feel like you will be wanting to like work on something and make something consistent in your life. Maybe even about like your daily routine and stuff. I feel like your daily routine for some of you might have like fallen apart because of this thing happening, and I feel like before you move on to something new, you have to like get rid of whatever was there from the past, you know. Yeah, but definitely a lot of like balancing out and you know, let's see one more card for that, and we will clarify that Justice reversed in a minute. And we have Eight of Cups reversed. Oh my god, okay. A lot of like having to move on, but I feel like for some of you it will take some time, especially with Hangman. I feel like all of the March will be basically about this clearing up the old, you know, crap and moving on with something new. Yeah, but before that you will have to like figure out this thing, you know, and let go of past viewpoints, opinions, because I feel like everything at the end of the day was attached to whatever lifestyle or, you know, anything that was going on in the past, you know. And I get mostly the feeling like it was related to like some personal goals or like lifestyle choices or like maybe career eventually for most of you. But yeah, I feel like for some of you to be like I wouldn't say like hard to let go of, but most likely you will not know what to let go of from this past, you know. There will be a lot of like confusement, you know. That's what I'm getting, like a lot of confusement. Okay, but let's get a clarification for this Justice reversed. What is this Justice reversed about within you? Okay, Five of Wands reversed. Yeah, I feel like whatever this tower is about, I feel like it has to do maybe with some kind of injustice going on, with some kind of fighting and someone like, you know, some kind of cheating, some kind of, you know, unfair play, you know. And I feel like that's also something you will be kind of like thinking about. I also getting the vibe that for some of you, I'm getting this vibe that you were into something and you were like working on it, maybe with some people perhaps, and I feel like some people started to like go against the rules and, you know, started being like unfair to you, and I feel like at some point you were like, nah, you know, I'm out of it, you know. I am not gonna play like that, I am not gonna be in it that way, you know, I am not gonna take a part of it in it, you know. And I just get like this animated picture of this card and like this person having those and then like just throwing them on the ground, you know, and saying like, alright, I'm done with that, you know. This is over, bye. Yeah, so everything you were like kind of like working on and holding like dearly, for some of you too, I feel like you would just like throw it to the ground, because I feel like you would get this idea of something injustice going on in this situation, and you'll be like, nah, this is not what I thought it was, you know, like, no, we're not gonna do it like that. I want something fair, I want to work on it, you know. I don't want all this, you know, whatever shady things is going on in here, you know. I'm not gonna be here and work on it that way, you know. Basically this kind of vibe I'm getting, you know. That's why I feel like you'll be kind of like reflecting on your beliefs, opinions, you know, and like kind of, you know, I'm getting here kind of like questioning your existence type of vibe, but not exactly about existence, just more likely about your beliefs and, you know, viewpoints. So yeah, yeah, I feel like you will be kind of like learning a lot about yourself or about your goals, beliefs, you know. Not necessarily the full focus will be on that, but I get like this vibe from it. Anyway, let's get some kind of truth to that. What you have to be aware of at this timing, Aries in March. Okay. 10 of Cups. What is going on in here? We have a High Priestess. Yeah, basically being intuitive, you know. I feel like you'll be kind of also reflecting on what is good for you and what are you looking for in life and what is not for you, basically. Because I feel like this situation will give you like to think, will make you think like, you know, um, what is good in your life and what you should invest in and what is not worth it and what is giving you kind of this happiness and fulfillment, you know. Because maybe though, even though you were working on this thing, you know, and it mattered for you, the moment you saw this shady thing going on, or you know, this thing, you kind of like realize that it's not fulfilling you, you know. And so I feel like you will be reflecting a lot about you know, what is fulfilling you in life, you know. So if you need some kind of clarity and guidance, I feel like this is what you're looking for, which is basically focusing in March on your intuition and like I'm also getting like inner knowing of yourself, you know, like connecting with who you are and what are you looking for in life, what is fulfilling you, you know. So if you want something to guide yourself with in the March, just remember to just look within yourself and you know what is fulfilling you and what is not, and that will help you let go of things easier, you know, in a more like good way, you know, what is kind of resonating with you, you know. So that might help you a lot to actually go with that inner feeling and knowing, you know, your emotions, you know, what is giving you what you want and what is not for you, you know. All right, let me give you some kind of spiritual message also for the ending of this reading. Okay, Aries in March. Oh, okay, I'm getting a nice vibe from that. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm getting like the feeling like you will be basically proud of who you are. I'm getting like this feeling that, you know, through this situation, because I feel like I'm always in my reading like starting from practical energy, you know, and then going to more and more like spiritual and inner things. So I'm getting like the feeling like if you really go into the potential of this energy happening here in March for you, Aries, you will be like you will learn how to be proud of yourself, you know, and make sacrifices for that. Because I feel like it will be hard for some of you maybe to let go of certain things because you will not know maybe what is actually resonating with you and what not. I get just like this feeling of you kind of reflecting on your work and you know, on your goals and what you put energy into, and I feel like you'll be kind of like wanting to work on something, but you will not know what to let go of and what you should like kind of keep in your life, you know. So I feel like also you'll be having like some inner conflicts within yourself about it, you know, like what is actually good for me, what is not, what makes me happy, what not, what is actually beneficial, what is not. But I feel like what is the purpose of March for you, Aries? Like the potential energy, you know, for you is to actually be proud of yourself, you know. Take pride in what you are making, no matter of how, you know, it contributes to others or to money, whatever it means. As long as it contributes to your happiness and to what you want in life and your fulfillment, you should be proud of it, you know. And it's worth making some sacrifices, you know. I feel like most of March is all about sacrifices, you know, but it's sacrifices for your well-being and for being proud of yourself and taking pride in what makes you happy and fulfilled, you know. So yeah, I'm getting this type of feeling, you know, because this card speaks all about like, you know, this card speaks about, you know, a person in the tribe that had to be kind of like, you know, sacrifice themselves in order to come back to life in the next life or something like that. But yeah, it's basically, you know, the moment you kill whatever, you know, like kill in quotes, your past version here, you know, only then you can like start to change into the new version of yourself. So you basically have to like let go of whatever was like, you know, keeping you with this old lifestyle, you know, all of the beliefs, you know, everything has to go in order for you to kind of change into this better, you know, or new version of yourself, you know. Because I feel like you let go of this thing basically because you have some kind of conflict inside of you, and if there was some kind of like, you know, resistance towards it because it basically wasn't fitting with what was coming for you as a change for yourself. Because I feel like the change mostly, even though it might come from the outside world, I feel like it's mostly gonna transform within you, like it's gonna transform you mostly, you know, not your life per se. So yeah, I feel like you have to just make sacrifices and let go of those old versions of yourself and beliefs and opinions that don't work with what is coming in new for you. And I feel like it will bring you a lot of like this fulfillment and like this happiness from who you are and what you choose to be, and do, being proud of, you know, yourself and what you do in your daily life. So yeah, I guess that's all I have for you. I hope it clarified this month for you, the month of March, Aries. And let me know in the comments down below what you think, if it helped, if it gave you some clarity. And if you would like to see more content like that, subscribe. And if you like the video, give me a like. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and see you next time. Bye bye.